FM Madison, the Snake on the Lake, and right now we have MuteMath in the studio with us to do a little interview. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
What up?
Hello.
Cool. All right.
What up? I think, when's the last time we were here? 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
It was in '09, right?
I get, yeah, that sounds right.
I was at that show. It was my freshman year.
Oh, yeah?
And it was one of the first shows that I started going to as I was a student here. And I remember, lots of, theatrics or whatever going on during the show. At one point, you, threw the bass drum out into the crowd, and you stood on the bass drum. That was really cool. Those were, can we expect anything?
Those were the days of being well insured.
Right. Anything like that tonight? You're going to be at the Majestic tonight at 7. Doors open.
Yes, that's correct. Since that time, we've learned a few lessons about what and what not to place on the crowd. Drums with weird metal things coming out of it was not very smart. We did it for that time. But since then, we've replaced that drum that we put in the crowd. We've made a nice, cushy air mattress that we've laced with lights, and we go out on that now.
Okay.
So the crowd's better protected, so everyone should feel comforted in that, and hopefully it'll be more enjoyable.
Yeah.
No insurance claims.
What would be the ultimate environment? I was thinking of bands that I would see in the ultimate location. I would love to see Kiss play in a volcano, or it's something like that. If you guys could play anywhere, regardless of time or constraints, or
Regardless of time.
regardless of time, yeah.
I would love to play in an anti-gravitational room.
That sounds awesome.
Nice. Take that constraint away.
The constraint of gravity.
Yes.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, the original Woodstock would have been interesting to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Why not?
You could try playing underwater or in space.
Dude, underwater, that was
Not so much underwater. I'm definitely
Okay.
afraid of water. I'm definitely afraid of flying too. Guess we're not going to space
Are
either.
you afraid of showers?
Guess we're gonna need some technology to help.
You really sound like the Black Keys in that song. I don't know why. It just is. It's really bluesy, and I mean, are you a fan of the Black Keys?
I like Black Keys.
Like,
yeah.
and I feel like that has a. Do you think that you've evolved since the self-titled the Reset EP up until the most recent album from last year, Odd Soul? Do you think that record sounds different? I mean, it must. And how do you think you've changed in terms of your
when
sound?
we made this record, it was with a very specific intention. We wanted to make stuff that felt like it was stage ready, like it was just stuff that we're ready and looking forward to playing live. And the other thing was we were really wanting to creatively kind of go back to some of our first memories of playing music, when jamming with Dad in the garage, is showing you your first Jimi Hendrix tune, and conjuring up those memories and images, and then marrying that to what we do as a band. And so it was just this experiment of just creating this statement about who we are, who we saw ourselves as, and just putting it to music.
What is your first musical memory?
Well, yeah.
Mine is definitely learning Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly.
I love that song.
My dad showing me the chords to that. My dad was a musician, played guitar and sang, and yeah, that was one of the first things I remember. One of the crew guys, we just played the Honda Civic Tour recently with Linkin Park and Incubus, and one of the crew guys came up to me and goes, "Hey, MuteMath, that's a character from a sci-fi novel, right? What's that? It's that novel by," I was like, yeah, that's the best explanation. We should just tell people that from now on. Yeah, it's this great, obscure novel, sci-fi novel. It's awesome character. His name is MuteMath. Go check it out.
How was it hearing your recordings? When you're sitting here, listening to
Is that kind
yourself?
of strange, or are you just kind of
awkward.
rocking out by?
Is it? Is it weird?
I don't enjoy it.
You don't enjoy it? I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it. I know, listening to stuff that I do.
You weren't enjoying it either? Is that what you're saying? I hear you. Guess we're all
If it was me, I would just hate hearing myself do anything.
Well, who is it?
It's awful.
Who's the Pirates of the Caribbean guy? The main actor?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. He says he's never seen any of his movies. Once.
Right.
Refuses to listen to it or see himself.
Whoops.
Come on, man.
That's the drummer. He's calling in, saying, "Come on, man, have some pride." Hello.
Phone him in.
That's what. This is my call. I just got.
340 passes for an all-inclusive cruise to Nassau, Bahamas in exchange for your answers.
Are you sure you want to
I'm
be
just
giving
getting a
everybody
cruise
this
to Bahamas
information?
right now.
I got one of those calls
We
too.
gotta-
Are we going to be on the same cruise?
Oh, right. Maybe.
Because I'm really excited for this cruise.
Now, if we
you
all
there,
call
man.
in, we can all be on the
Hawaiian
cruise.
shirts and stuff. It's going to be great.
Let me get over my fear of water.
Okay.
Cool.
So everyone at MuteMath, what's your handle?
I think that's it. Just
At MuteMath?
Yeah,
It would be
that's it.
kind of sad if
We
someone
keep it
else had
simple.
that.
Yeah.
And I
Dick
feel like that
dick
would be-
pics. Calling them in. Just now for the rest of your tour, you're just at the beginning. That's what you asked
Thanks,
for.
man.
You told us for the
Right?
anti-cliche.
That's what
Well,
we want.
dick pics.
Apparently
Di-
that's the
That's pretty
anti-cliche.
tit pics and
actually.
dit pics, right? Those are the two categories. Well, we are going to wrap it up now. These guys have to go sound check over at the Majestic. But just a reminder, doors at 7, show starts at 8, Civil Twilight and MuteMath tonight. You don't want to miss it. Thanks
Thank you,
everyone
Roy and
for
Paul.
tuned in. Thank you, Roy.
Oh, I have a question for you. One
Okay.
last question. What do you call someone from this hometown?
There isn't something cool for it.
Really?
An Oconomowocanese?
You don't know, do you?
Oconomowocan. Oconomowocan.
That's what I would have said.
A Milwaukeean.
like
with a-
Milwaukee.
Oconomowocan.
A Milwaukeean.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
West Algonquin for the good
So,
man.
Roy, thank you.
Thank
Paul,
you.
Thank you.
Our
Thank
pleasure.
you guys.
We'll
Thanks
see you
for-
tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Don't do drugs.
Ever.
Unless there's shrooms.